We're in the kitchen with Johnny Moe, the musical chef from Mallard's this morning, and we're making some football food. You have your football jersey. Go Redskins.
Jersey. Yeah, go Skins, go Skins. We've been having a great season so far. So we beat Cowboys, yeah.
Yay!
But the best thing about Sunday is wings and snacks and appetizers and just chilling out in the kitchen. So go over a couple things. One of our really famous appetizers is our wings on Sundays at the restaurant.
It's a great tailgate food for sure.
Without a doubt. Well, sauce is really easy. Our style, we use your favorite brand of mild hot sauce. About 2 cups of that for a big batch, obviously.
Okay. What other ingredients before you pour them all in? What
a little barbecue sauce and a little honey and a little butter, and that's the sauce, basically.
That's it?
Real simple and easy. Just heat it up until it comes to a simmer, and we'll set that aside and toss that when we're ready to go. The wings, the cheapest way, just about the cheapest way other than buying a whole bird, is to get them like this where they're all connected with the wing tip and the 2 joints together.
Right.
I'm going to show you how we chop this up.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
If you go right between the joint here, it's pretty easy to get that apart. That's quick and easy. Now with this part, you just want to take a good strong... I'm just kidding. Gotcha. Anyways,
I'm
always
glad
be
you
safe.
gave me a warning on that.
I did give you a heads up on that one, about that.
So all you did was you separated them.
Yeah,
So now you have 2.
Now I've got 2. This is pretty much, you can save for stocks if you're going to make some chicken stock or soup or something. But that, we'll throw them right with the rest. When our soup comes up, we'll marinate those wings up with
Now, I stopped
soup.
you.
I'm sorry.
But you put in the hot sauce in there.
I did put the hot sauce.
And just your normal, like, doesn't matter what kind you buy?
Whatever your favorite brand is, exactly.
And you said mild.
Mild, I use mild because you don't want to, if people like really spicy wings, they can add a little bit of hot sauce to them or pepper, whatever they want to do to make them a little spicier. I like to make them kind of sweet and spicy at the same time. So.
I do too. I think Carrie will appreciate that. Nothing too hot.
That's right. So we want to keep on rolling with this?
Let's do it.
All right, so then we take a little bit of barbecue sauce. I like a nice smoky barbecue sauce. You can whisk that together and fire the heat up if you could.
Absolutely. And this is, again, depending on the brand that you like, it doesn't matter?
Exactly.
Okay.
Take about equal parts of that.
Okay.
About a 1/4 cup of honey. Once again, adding to the sweetness there.
Okay. What kind of heat?
About medium heat. You just want to bring it to a slow simmer because the wings will have plenty of time cooking in the oven, so we can just bring that up. And a little butter as well. And that's just kind of...
I would imagine a good dish, too, for tailgating or for whatever parties you have, because you can kind of set it and forget it.
The sauce you can make a couple days ahead of time and just refrigerate it because the wings are going to be nice and hot when they come out of the oven. You can just toss them with that in the last second. With our wings, to get them started, sorry to reach across you there.
No worries.
They're real easy. I just do a little salt and pepper. A little bit of Johnny Moe spice. You've seen that before, right?
I know you can't tell us exactly what's in there, but how about like a ballpark?
It's a good blend of a little bit of everything. You got basil, a good blend of everything.
That's a good answer.
Basil, thyme, marjoram, oregano, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Take a little bit of oil just to kind of coat them together.
Olive oil?
Yeah, vegetable olive oil,
okay.
whatever. I use a blended oil, actually. And a little garlic powder. So that's it. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, oil, garlic powder. Toss those all together.
It smells good.
And we'll just give them a little flippy flip there, when they get rolling. And we'll put them onto, I like to line a pan with foil because who wants to scrub dishes that hard?
I'm with you. So I'm going to step out of the way here.
We'll just do the old dump on the plate there. Spread them out evenly. If you want to use the tongs and do that.
I can help you out with that.
Get rid of that. And like I said, the sauce is going to come up. You just put it on low heat, medium heat, let it simmer. The wings are going to take about 20 minutes to cook, 25 minutes.
Right.
We'll turn the oven up in the last few seconds just to kind of get a nice crispy crust on them.
Yeah.
And then we'll toss them in the sauce and ready to rock, and we'll make our dip. We're going to make a little homemade blue cheese dressing as well, which is easier than you think.
Okay, so I'll have you put that in the oven.
We'll
that is all ready to go.
Much.
We're going to make the blue cheese dressing. You've got also another dressing we're going to be making in the next segment, right?
That's right.
Okay.
We're a dip. So.
And again, this is the Johnny Moe Show because Quad Pod is here.
We're going to rock and roll.
You'll be singing as well later. Guys, a lot going on here in the studio with Johnny Moe. In the kitchen with Johnny Moe, the musical chef, all the way from Mallard's in the Eastern Shore. We're making some football food. The wings are in the oven.
Rock and roll.
Cooking up. Smells really, really good.
Oh, thank you.
This is done.
That's done. We just a little stir from time to time, but it's on low, just kind of chilling out, waiting for us to dress the wings.
That's a great sauce for the wings, and this is a dip for chips.
It is a dip for chips. It's one of those dips that I got from some mom or aunt or something years ago. Some mom, not my mom, but
some
anyway.
mom.
And it's so easy that even Cookie could make it.
Hey,
Stephanie
now, Stephanie Cook, our executive producer.
That's right. That's right.
Those are fighting words.
There you go. So
and
you just
this is what?
Yep, softened cream cheese, and just spread it out on the bottom of a pan. About a 9x9. That's kind of softened. Sorry,
okay.
I set you up for tragedy.
Yeah, you sure did. Now, did you like put it in the microwave or did you leave it out?
I mean, you could just leave it out on the counter for an hour or two, but if you want to speed things up, throw it in a microwave for a little longer than I did. maybe about 30, 45 seconds.
As simple as that I can do it, huh?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
that's
saying?
right.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect because it's all going to melt together anyways, but that's about right.
Okay.
Then you're going to grab your favorite can of beanless chili. There's a regular meat chili with no beans in it. You can use the beans, but this is the way I learned the recipe, is with a little no bean chili. So just use the same spatula, slop it right in there. It's one of those dips that just, you mix it all together, you throw it in the oven, and it is delicious.
So you know the moms put this together because they want it easy and tasty.
Exactly. You make this the night before even, put it in the fridge, and you just throw it in the oven for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes the day of the game. I usually have it come out just right around halftime, and it's gone before the game starts back up.
I believe it. Did I do that right?
That's perfect.
Okay.
And then we can just take that and start the spatula, get rid of that.
Oh.
And take your jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese. That adds a little spice to it. Keeps those beverages going down quicker. But you shred
do you buy it like that?
No, I shred it myself.
You
can buy it shredded, but it's harder to find the jalapeno Jack already shredded. You can get like the Mexican blend, but I prefer the little spice from the jalapeno. So just dump it and sprinkle it all over.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. It's one whole block. I guess it's a little less than a pound, about 8 ounces of cheese.
Okay.
Spread that out there nice and evenly, and then you just pop it in the oven. And like I say, it's just everything's cooked. It's just a matter of melting it and heating it up. So throw that in the oven, or I'll get that in.
That is it.
Yeah, and then we're going to make our blue cheese dressing for our wings.
Okay. I'm going to wash my hands real quick.
All right.
And the blue cheese dressing, what kind of ingredients do you need for that?
It's very easy. Once again, I try to keep things on Sunday very quick, very easy, just come together. This is just some blue cheese crumbles, some mayonnaise, and some sour cream, and a little buttermilk.
Do you buy it like this in the store?
I do buy it crumbled in the store. You can
Gotcha.
get that.
Put it in here?
Dump it in there, which is hit it and forget it. We got our trash can over here.
All right. And this is, again?
That's mayonnaise. I have a spatula there. You just kind of...
How much mayonnaise? That's
about
a lot.
2 cups. It's about 2 cups. This will make a big batch of blue cheese, and it will hold for 10 days probably in the fridge. So 7 to 10 days, yeah. So have salad the next night, and you're good to go.
Right.
All right, that's good. I'll get rid of that for you.
Thank you,
And do the sour cream.
Equal parts, it looks like.
Yep, equal parts sour cream and mayo, about 2 cups each. Then I have some buttermilk, which is you can find in most grocery stores right over in the dairy section. It just adds a little twang to it, to the sauce. Just dump all that in there.
All that.
There you go, lovely.
And then
we
mix it up.
Salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Johnny Moo spice. You got to put the Johnny Moo spice in there. That makes everything better.
Absolutely. It's your signature.
It is, and it's super versatile. You can put it in just about anything. I'm going to steal your rag.
You gotcha. And then...
All right. You're just going to mix that all together, fold it together until it's nice and smooth, and that's your blue cheese dressing. And you can, like I said, use it on salads. You can do wings, obviously.
It's a great one.
Yeah, and if it's a little too thick for your liking, you can just add a little more buttermilk to it. Just make the consistency right where you want it to be. But I like a nice, chunky, thick, creamy blue cheese. It really holds on to the wing when you put the wing in there.
It smells really good. Now, is this something you need to refrigerate for a little while before you use?
Well, you keep it refrigerated until you're going to put it out, just like any mayonnaise-based product or
Sure.
cream. You want to keep it cold. But you just throw it out in a bowl with your wings when it's time to go and look at that. That's a nice, thick, chunky blue cheese dressing. It's going to be delicious.
Very, very good. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. And actually, these are both done. And we're going to wrap everything up coming up in the next segment.
There you go.
Everything will come together nicely. Johnny Mo, thanks very much. Kitchen with Johnny Mo, the musical chef from Mallards, all the way from the Eastern Shore, making some wonderful football food. The wings are out of the oven.
That's right.
Boy, they smell good.
They're tasty. It's that Johnny Mo spice.
It is. That's all it is. And the dips are done. This is the sauce for the wings. And you told me earlier that we are going to put the sauce on after it cooks.
We'll cook the wings all the way through.
Right.
We'll put them in a bowl. We'll pour the sauce on top, which you're going to do right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll toss them all together, and then you're ready to eat wings.
But why do you not put the sauce on before you cook it?
Well, the sauce could burn a little bit, but it's so much sugar. When you have to have a high temperature to cook the wings, it'll get a little crusty and crispy, and you don't want to have all that.
So I'm going to put these in here.
You can do that. They're going to stick a little bit, but not too much.
All right. Well, you keep talking now about what is going on at the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant's doing great. We've just about to switch to our fall menu. We're changing our menu on October 13th, which is a Wednesday. We'll go into our fall menu, which has a little more autumnal type of recipes, some mushroom raviolis and butternut squash, and of course we've always got duck on the menu. It's a Mallards, you got to have the duck. So we're doing that, and the band's playing quite a bit, and we do lots of catering. So if you have a holiday party and you're over on this side of the water, we'll come over here. It doesn't bother us. We do all kinds of catering, 5 to 500.
I know this is taking me a little longer
Sure,
than it should. I'm not sure why.
No problem.
Okay, I'm just trying to be all neat.
Sure.
And this is not
That's
really
overrated,
working.
We have dishwashers.
Okay.
But yeah, the sauce, once again, we made this, just brought it to a simmer just to marry all the ingredients together. You do that like you've worked in the kitchen before.
I really haven't. That was really kind of a
bit.
mess. I was hoping nobody would see that, but of course the camera's right overhead.
No
so
pressure. All right. Then we just take our sauce and just generously pour that all over the wings. All right. If you have a little leftover, it's no problem. You can refrigerate it, and that'll last for a while. It's just like a fancy pants barbecue sauce, pretty much.
Very, very nice.
You toss those around a little bit. Now our dip came out of the oven, the super easy Stephanie cooking dip. You know.
Is that the official name now?
It's a new name, yes, the cookie dip.
Okay, that's delicious, by the way.
Yeah, so we're going to get that. If you want to throw some scallions on there for garnish.
Is that done?
That's done. We're ready to rock and roll. We serve them two ways at our restaurant. This is called Johnny Mo style, which would be with the Johnny Mo wing sauce. Then we also do what's called Chesapeake, which is where you use your favorite seafood seasoning and just sprinkle your seafood seasoning on the wings. And that's a little different style. It's kind of mixing crabs and chicken together in one shot. You know what I mean?
Very, very nice. And then this is the dip that we made earlier for the chips over there?
No, this is going to be for the wings. Everybody likes a little blue cheese with their wings, so pop that right in the middle. We take a little celery because everybody likes celery with their wings too. And there's no rules. You just throw it on there and make it look cool. And you know, I think sometimes if you put it on there too fancy, it looks too prearranged. You know what I mean? We want to just throw it out there, let that go. Scallions are on there ready to rock. We've got some blue corn and white corn tortilla chips. And now it's party time, football. You know?
All right, we're ready for the game. We're ready to eat. We're going to send it over to Jeremy and Carrie on the couch because Johnny's got to get ready to play with Cod Pod. So we'll be there over there in a minute.